Hello, internet people! Darth Ram here, in the truck, going to get my hairs did. Yep, going to get my hair cut, get the beard all groomed up, look it all good. Anyways, what I'm trying to do with this one here, yes, it's quite obvious it's not on a bike. Yes, it's still bloody winter, and there's snow everywhere, so I'm doing the best I can. Now, what we're going to do today is I'm going to be asking a question. Now, I kind of put this up on my Twitter page, which if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Or even the Facebook page, whichever. But my question is it a big deal about face reveals? And the reason I'm asking this question is because of where I am, as you can... That's it. Come on over. Just... Sure. Anyways, where I live, I have to deal with snow, so my riding season is just kind of buggered. And I get very bored because I can't really grow the channel because I can't really put out new material unless it's like this. So if you guys don't mind this kind of thing, hey, that's cool. But what I keep thinking is, can I do something else to help along? Because I've hit a point with the channel where I need to get it growing. I need to do stuff. I don't know what, because some of the things that I think will help, I don't really want to do. I just, it hurts me in my soul. That's how much I don't really want to do it, because I will feel like I am selling out. Now, some people have great growth on their channels. Awesome. But I don't want to do it the same way they did it. I understand that it can be a proven way of doing it. I had this discussion with my wife the other night, and I told her about the way that I've seen other people do it, and then her response was, well, then why don't you do it? And I don't want to do it because I don't agree with it. And my examples are, I see people do a 100 subscriber giveaway, or a 500 subscriber giveaway, or 1,000, 2,000. You know the drill. I don't want to do that because it truly, to me, feels like you are trying to buy people. And I don't like it. Again, it's just my opinion, not yours. It's my opinion. And that's probably why my channel isn't really growing the way I want it to. So that's where it gets to other things. Well, people are now making stickers and keychains and hats and shirts and sweaters and fuck, what's next? Condoms. Jesus. I understand that that's fine if you want to do it. Okay, go ahead. But again, when I'm watching some of these people do it, they only have like 100 or so subscribers. Why are you doing that? I don't get it. Why are you doing that? You're not a big name. I understand this can help you get your name out there. That's fine. But it's starting to make me sick because it was a good idea, but now everybody's doing it. So once again, I would feel like if I were doing this, I would just be selling out. I would just be like everybody else out there. And that's something I never wanted to be. I didn't want to be like everybody else out there. I understand if you're a moto vlogger, you're more or less in a sense like everybody else out there because, well, you're on a motorbike just talking around, and some people bitch about other drivers. I do. Some people put on a lot of stunt videos. Some people showcase just other things like that. All right? I want it to be a little bit different because you don't see many moto vloggers, number one, on a kind of a cruiser style bike. Predominantly, most moto vloggers are doing them on sport bikes or some kind of a naked bike, something in between. But you very rarely see motovloggers using a bike like mine. And that's what I wanted to be different. I wanted to have a different persona, because when you generally see a bike like mine with a person like me, you don't think that they'd be into this kind of a environment. Example, motovlog. But I am, and I'm trying to maintain my difference, and that in itself might be the problem, because I am not like everybody. I'm not going to go speeding through traffic. I'm not going to be cutting off people. I'm not going to be smashing off mirrors. You know who you are. And I'm not going to be doing catwalks. I can't. I did think about buying a sport bike for this summer to try to help get some more viewers. Now, unfortunately, I can't do that because my truck back in December, right before Christmas, decided it wanted to try to kill me on the highway. And it ended up costing me a $3,000 repair bill. The following week after that, my TV stopped working. So I had to get that taken care of. So it was major expenses, major problems, and that took away all the money that I'd saved up. So here we are. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to get things to grow. I don't want to do giveaways. I don't want to shirts, because I feel that I'm not at the stage of the game where it's merited. I look at bigger name people and they've got their merchandise out there, and I completely respect them. They have earned that. They've grown up, they've struggled, they've done all the groundwork. They did all that to merit selling off merchandise. The people that are just starting off, that have a couple hundred subscribers, that are doing this, I don't believe you deserve it. And I would never buy your product just for that. And I'm sure they don't really care, because I'm just one person. But I want to get my channel to grow. I want to help other people grow. And that's why anytime somebody, whether it be my Facebook page, Twitter, or even the YouTube channel, anytime somebody subscribes to one of those, I subscribe back, because I want to help you grow just as much as I want to grow. I try to do what I can without hurting myself. I went so far as to get business cards made up, and I distribute those as best as I can. Like when I was over in Europe, I was leaving them around in different places. I actually had a little envelopes made that said, hey, if you find this card, go to one of these 3 web addresses and let me know where you found them. And I think I've got a couple subscribers out of it, because they're not responding in English. So I'd have to assume they've got to be from over in Spain, or when I was in the Netherlands, somewhere in there. So I'm trying, but I'm not big on joining different hangouts, which I've been invited to, which I appreciate Cruiser Bruiser for inviting me out to the hangouts. But as I told him, I don't have a webcam for my computer. I don't have a mic for my computer. In a sense, I'm afraid of my computer. That's the best way to put it. I'm afraid of my computer. I don't want to be tied to my computer, mainly because I do want to try to get out and do other things besides being tied to my computer. And yes, I can get all this stuff, most of the stuff done with my phone, but there are some things where I can't do on my phone, which makes it very difficult, and then I have to be on the computer. So I got to try to find different ways to keep growing. So that's where I'm looking at doing a whole face reveal. Because if I do a face reveal, then that will open up different things I can do. Like, for example, instead of being just talking to my dad, I could actually have my GoPro, which records much better footage, as you will see. and I can carry on that way. Or with my dog, when I take my dog for walks, I have the fetch harness for my dog, and I put the GoPro on the dog. But the downside is when the dog comes back to me, well, there I am in the camera frame, and well, I don't want to go through all the editing hassle of keeping my face covered all the time, and it truly is a giant pain. But I know of the security reasons as to why I got to keep my face hidden and stuff like that. And even with my wife, when I told her last night that I've now put her on the internet, she's like, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, I put you up on YouTube." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" And she was starting to get kind of upset. And then when I mentioned that it was just her voice and it was from the trip over to Europe, she kind of relaxed. But she is big on, she doesn't want her face included in any of my videos because of privacy. And I understand. And that's why I'm at a tough spot right now. I don't know what I want to do. So what do you guys do? Well, I shouldn't say that. I know what you guys do. You guys make all the merchandise. You do all that. And again, that's fine for you, but it's not for me. So that's why I'm trying. I guess I'm trying to ask people to put the names out there, like the videos or like the tweets, stuff like that. And I know there's a couple guys, and I love you guys for it. You guys are really, really helping me out on that regard. And it's one of those unfortunate things. I wish I lived closer to you guys, because you just seem like fucking awesome people, and the type of people that I would love to hang out with and go for rides with, sit down, have a beer with, all that good stuff. Unfortunately, geographically, it's not going to happen. So now, like, I get back to the beginning. What do I do? Well, I'm going to have to bite the bullet, and I'm going to have to get some stickers or something made up, just because I have to. I don't really want to, but I have to. Now, I have to cut this short because I have to go in there for my appointment. But you guys let me know what you think of that. If you think it's a good idea, what do you do? Go about things. Because I've laid out my problems, I've laid out my thoughts. Now it's your turn. You let me know, and let's get this growing. Anyways, folks, until the next video, Darth Ram, signing out.